Sorry, okay, now. All right, so now we're simulcast. Sorry, all my peeps on Twitter. Sorry about that. So we're simulcast now. So we're over on my Facebook page now, which is facebook.com/the Kristen Daukas. Yeah, it's a little pretentious, but they wouldn't let me have Kristen Daukas again. So, all right, so let's get to it because we had technical difficulties. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. So, okay, all right, to recap for my friends here on Facebook. 13 reasons. That's okay. 13 Reasons Why premiered on March 31st on Netflix, and if you live underneath a rock and you have not heard of the show, essentially it is about a young lady in high school who commits suicide and leaves behind 13 tapes or 7 tapes with sides on the 13 Reasons Why that led up to it. So I had a conversation yesterday with the folks at Netflix in their PR firm, and I actually just asked them, I said, did you expect all of this? And the answer was absolutely not. So it is absolutely gone blockbuster, gangbuster, viral, whatever you will. Teens love it. What have your friends been saying about it?
I've actually heard both sides. Some of them don't like it, some of them do. But on like social media, like on Instagram, video edits are a huge thing for popular shows, meaning they download the video and they make like these cool edits of them, and it's only if they really, really like it. So there's tons of those. What else is there? Obviously Tumblr stuff.
What are they saying? Let's keep it focused. What are they saying that they don't like about it? And this is coming from a teenager point of view.
The book. People who have read the book.
Okay.
A lot of them did not like it because they don't think it followed the book as accurate.
Well, you can't do that book-movie comparison.
But they also didn't like it because of certain reasons with the whole, just in general, they just didn't like how it was portrayed.
They didn't give any specifics.
Well, I mean, teenagers don't really know how to word most of that stuff, so they're not going to be like, it was statistically inaccurate.
Okay, so...
No, they're going to be like, no, it was,
okay,
it sucked.
Well, let me tell you some of the things that are being said on the parent side.
Oh, monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey see?
Yeah, like when...
Oh, right.
Kids,
you're right. Okay, so that it glorifies, they say that it glorifies suicide. Would you say that is true?
That's actually a psychological thing. Sorry, the imitation is. But it can, in a way, due to the fact that it actually shows the suicide.
Okay.
And people have been glorifying it. Like, they've used promposals out of it. There was, like, 13 reasons why you should go to prom with me.
But that's the show in general, not suicide. I'm saying that a lot of parents are saying that the show glorifies the act of suicide.
I don't think it glorifies the act of suicide. I think it just... in the ways people are reacting, it glorifies it.
It does, kind of like that, they're gone
it's
and
how
now.
They react.
Okay.
But not the actual show. No.
Some of the other comments I've seen is that it gives kids ideas.
That is the psychological thing.
Right.
There was a study done actually on kids looking and seeing aggressive behavior, but in this case it's suicidal and depression. And that is imitation, and sometimes when kids watch things, and teens even, they will end up mimicking them. Okay. So it can easily be it may not give them the idea to just go out and kill themselves and make 7 tapes with 2 sides about why, but it could lead to not so good things.
The key thing, and one of the things that I have been saying over and over again to parents and adults that I've heard say some of these things, is the big thing, and Netflix did a huge study before they even released this show on, and you and I talked about this a little bit yesterday, on how teenagers wish their parents would actually watch more of these shows and or watch more of these shows with them. Because I truly believe it opens up a really good opportunity to have these conversations. Being a teenager, being the parent of a teenager is hard. Being a teenager is even harder.
Yeah. So
if I have an opportunity to watch something like this with you, and we split off. We watched the first several episodes together, and then we went our separate ways, and just because of scheduling, we were not able to watch them together, right? So, but we've had conversations about it since then, and if you're able to and I'm not saying you, but as a teenager, if you're able to convey something that might be going on in your life through a third-party process, I think that's a good thing.
Like finding like relation to it.
Absolutely. You know, just kind of having like a let's pretend this was happening to you. Let's pretend someone took an inappropriate picture of you and this happened. How would you react? So I think one of the issues that I have with the haters, and I hate using the term haters because they're not really haters, they're just not buying into it. Absolutely. So everyone's opinion is valid. I think they're missing a golden opportunity to have some conversations with their children. And understand, this show is not for little kids at all.
No.
I mean, I would be hard pressed to let Cassie watch it at 13.
13, sorry.
13.
I think that'd be the prime time to do it. That's usually when kids start actually.
I think it's a little too graphic for a 13-year-old, though.
With your parent.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. With your parents. Sure.
I don't think alone.
No, not at all.
Like, actually, one of Cassie's friends was over, and she was actually saying that her parents wouldn't let her watch it, but when she went to her friend's house, she would secretly watch it with them.
And that's happening, friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because they're not watching it at your house doesn't mean they're not watching it someplace else.
Their friends have Netflix.
That's exactly right.
But yeah, no, I remember when our little friends, when they were over last weekend, talk about it. I was like, you're like 12.
Okay, so all right, so let's talk about some of the situations that Hannah brought up in the show 13 Reasons Why. Okay,
yeah.
Do you think the way they were portrayed and the way that the producers put it forth on video was accurate?
Like depression?
Well, the depression, the date rape, the bullying, the spreading the photos. Do you think that was a true depiction of how it actually happens?
I think it can be, but due to the fact that it's never happened to me, I can't exactly say that it has. But it accurately displays what Hollywood thinks of it.
And again, and that's a great point. That's actually a really good point, Sydney, because it is fiction. These kind of things do happen, obviously. Teen suicide is no laughing matter at anything. None of the things that this girl goes through is a laughing matter. But it is, at the root of it all, it is fiction. It could be art imitating life, in a sense.
I'm so sorry, I just thought of a meme.
Let me ask you a question. So what do you, and I wrote some questions down for you, what do teens wish that their parents would do or hear about your lives?
The good parts.
But do you wish that we would ask more questions of the things going on?
You ask enough questions, but parents in general, get to know your kid. Listen to them. Don't just be like one of those parents who's like,
Absolutely.
All right, I'm busy.
One of my favorite sayings is, if you don't, and it really relates to when they're little and they want to go and tell you something that you might think is trivial. If you don't listen to the little things when they're little, they won't bring you the big things when they're big.
And it's true. That's the thing one of my friends is going through. Like, she can't even go to her parents about something that happened with a roommate, or what she wants to do with her life, like college, and because her parents wouldn't listen to her about smaller things, so now she can't even tell them that she wants to go into kindergarten education.
That's
because
sad.
Yeah, and she's going to college in a couple months, so it's and it's true. Listen to your children.
Would you
listen to your children?
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
I know you do. I'm your child.
Do you wish? I'm sorry. Do you think, from a teenager's point of view, do you think that parents should watch 13 Reasons Why?
Without their kid?
With their kid. Without whatever.
Yeah.
Which do you think would be a better setup?
With their kid, because then they can get kids' point of view on that stuff. But just watch it in general. It's a good show. Even Aunt Christy. I'm pretty sure Aunt Christy watched it by herself.
She did. She binged it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Because it is. It's a good show. I mean, it has all that drama. It has romance. It does. I mean, it has modern day problems.
Such as?
racy pictures, bullying, rape. What?
Bling?
Rape.
Bling.
Bullying.
Oh, bullying. I thought you said bling. I'm like, I didn't see any bling. Okay, sorry.
I think one of the things, lying.
Yeah.
Lots of lying.
Anything else?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go over this. It has great music.
What kind of questions should parents ask? Or what kind of conversations should they have with their kids, with their teenagers upon watching the show? From your point of view.
Talk to them about it.
I know that, but what kind of questions specifically?
How do you feel about this? Ask them a week after they finished it. Are you doing okay?
Do you see any of these?
Do you see any of this? Reach out to them, because once again, going back to the imitation thing, you have to make sure they're still okay. Because imitation is a true thing, and it happens every day.
This one's really not about the show, but it's kind of about the show. If you could give advice to the parents of teenagers, like yours truly, what do you wish adults understood about being a teenager today?
It's so much harder than when you guys were teenagers.
It is.
Don't even think, just don't say that it's not. Oh, we had it rougher when we were young. You didn't.
No.
You didn't have social media when you were younger, and that may seem like a blessing now to us, but that includes more bullying. It includes more gateways to all this other stuff. I mean, you got bullying, you got nudes. I mean, you have terrifying things that can happen to you online. You guys didn't have that when you were younger.
No, we didn't.
I mean, you guys had books. Unless you're going to be putting your nudes into a book and giving it to a kid, that's all you have.
The worst that could really have happened to us is that we passed a note at school and the teacher read it out loud. The crush of your life was sitting in that class and you just wanted to have the floor open and just be swallowed.
And that's
by
how it is now, but you'd rather kill yourself than just be swallowed alive by the ground. And that's that because people did. I'm not saying people didn't commit suicide when you were kids, but now it's even more gateways to why kids would commit suicide, and it is.
It's the butterfly effect, and that's the whole thing with Hannah is, it started with one thing and then it was the butterfly effect of everything that happened from there.
Yeah, and another thing, with it, we have it much harder. School is harder than when you guys had school.
We didn't have to learn to be taught to the test.
Yeah, it's different schooling things, and so that's more stress, and it's more social stuff. I mean, you guys obviously have your cliques and all that other fun stuff.
Oh, those are the kind of things that are the same.
That all will be the
Absolutely,
same.
that'll never change.
But now it's harsher because, once again, it reverts back to online.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because these cliques will not
It's there
front you in the halls. They're gonna tweet you and be like, you.
Well, they did that verbally, but at the same time, the difference is it's there forever.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I couldn't tell if a rumor got started about me in 1986. I couldn't tell you. It didn't. I was good. So okay, let's wrap this up.
I feel like there were a couple.
There might have been, but
Molly's
nope. Nobody remembers because there's not a permanent track of it.
Do you think Kristen can put lipstick in between her boobs and put it on? She looks just like her.
Wow, that is where we're going to turn off now. Thank you, Sydney. And so our PSA for the parents out there that are
watch it.
Watch it. Watch it by yourself.
Make your own opinion. Don't just listen to us.
Right. Listen to everybody. Don't listen to everyone. Watch it, form your own opinion, and have the conversations with your kids. And
listen to your kids.
So.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think so.
All right.
I have a meeting now.
She has a meeting.
I'm important.
Now it's time for me to go back to the Daukas taxi. So thanks, everybody, and we'll catch you on the other side.